Bogdan, DZ214. So last year I shot in the backup gun division of IDPA. This year I want to do something different. I want to move on, but I still want to shoot a little bug every now and then. And so rather than just doing it and posting more footage, I thought what I would do is shoot a gun, a bug gun, either an ASI or IDPA. Shoot, if I'm an ASI, shoot it like I'm shooting IDPA, shoot it to the rules of IDPA and concealment garment and all that, and the magazine restrictions. And then talk about the gun, talk about what I like about it and what I think would be good for that division. With the hope that maybe more people would take it up, because I think there's a lot of people that shoot big guns in IDPA and USPSA and then they carry something like this. This is the 365XL. I want to talk about this gun because recently this gun has become legal for IDPA Back-up-gun division. Okay, so here we are looking at the bench. So we've got the gun, we've got the magazines, mag pouch, and the bug box. So the bug box is 6.5 inches in length, 4 5/8 inches high, and the maximum allowable width is 1 3/8 inch, which this gun will now fit all the way into. The couple of modifications I had to do were at the back here. So the beaver tail used to be longer, but I ground that down just about all the way down to the FCU. But it doesn't break through. When I was trying to do it with the 320 subcompact, the FCU would break through, so there's just no way to get that in the box that I'm aware of. But this one, you got to grind that beaver tail down a little bit. The other modification you got to do, the magazine, when inserted, it sticks out just a little bit further than it will allow. See how the magazine is angled downward, and so when in the box, this little bit here adds too much. So to fix that, I took a magazine and I just ground it down a little bit so that it sits flush. I saw another guy do this at Washington State. He was shooting the 365X at the time. But with this inserted and with the beaver tail ground down, it fits in the box. So the new rule, according to, I forget what his position is called, Rick Lund, was put out on IDPA.com. According to the new rules, fits in the box, EDC, it makes weight, and it's legal in any division that is that has the ESP rules, which Bug does. Every division does except for SSP, as far as I'm aware. So I'll show you how it fits in the box. The front sight kind of grinds on the front of the box a little bit, but compressing the magazine, and it pushes right in. So I don't have a straight edge, but it goes right across. It fits in the box. Okay, final thoughts on the Sig 365XL for Bug Division. Some pros: you get nearly a full grip on the gun. So I get most of my hand on the gun, which is awesome, especially in Bug Division. I don't have to, the less I have to break my grip for the mag to drop free. This one can get kind of caught. I'm releasing the mag right now, and it's not falling out because it's hitting the fat on my hand right here. But I don't have to move my hand much to get it off. With the 26, I was kind of like this to let the mag fall free. Even with the Dawson base pads, it just, they don't fall out that well. And there was times I had to strip mags to reload. And if I'm going from position to position, it's just more time. I gotta, standing reload eats a bunch of time. But even if I'm moving position to position, I've gotta strip that mag. It's gonna slow me down. So that's no good. The mags for these, I got it down as a pro that these are double stack, essentially. 1.5 stack or whatever we'll call them this now. They're a little bit easier to get a hold of out of the mag pouch than something like a single stack. So when I was looking for bug guns, I almost just dismissed anything that was single stack because, I don't know, if you're gonna be shooting in bug, you need to be going against a Glock 26. That's what everybody's shooting. So you're going against a double stack. So your reload times with the single stack are going to be slower, I think. The sight radius on this is pretty long compared to most. so you got a little bit more, aid in accuracy, and it shoots well. So yesterday at the ASI match, it was only 6 stages, but it was only down 2 points with relatively similar distances to what we're going to see in IDPA. There wasn't any like 20-yard shots or 25-yard shots or anything like that. So it's pretty easy. I think the limit in IDPA is 20 yards in a scenario-based stage. So you might have some standard stages that are going to be harder than that, but that'll help you out a little bit. Cons, it's not as wide as the 26. I know that that's not what we're going for. Nobody's making these guns because Joe's concerned about the best competition bug gun we can have. That's just not a thing. So, for concealed carry, awesome that it's, an inch thick or less than an inch thick or right around there. But for me, the 26 just ate up more of my hand and I could get a better grip on it. So I feel like I'm gripping hard anyway, but 26 just ate up more of my hand and filled it up a little better. And I think that's why ultimately I was able to shoot that one better and went with it last year. Big one for me, no slide release on this side of the gun. So I'm a lefty. That's not going to be a problem for all of you. Probably, there's like 10 bug shooters total. And then, of the left-hand ones, it's probably just me. It's probably only me that has the problem. But anyway, there's no slide release on this side of the gun. So it's almost it's 2022. Let's put slide releases on both sides of every gun. Let's just do that. Another con, the barrel length is too long. I don't remember what it is, but it's over 3.5. 3.5 is the limit for bug division. I know the new rules or the new interpretation of the rule is EDC fits the box, makes weight, which this does. But IDPA, you never know who's going to come up and give you a hard time about some nonsense. So, if you go with this, you're going to be taking a chance that somebody doesn't let you compete or put you into not for score or some nonsense. So, ultimately, I think this is good to go if you're a right-handed guy, if you're left-handed and a bug shooter. So if you're Joe Bodden, this one will work for you. If you're pretty much anybody else, it'll work for you if you want to shoot bug occasionally or if you want to run a season with bug or something. The last thing I want to talk about, DZ214. We've been doing this for a little while, a couple of years. A couple of us guys got together, and rather than just do this, waste our money shooting matches and doing anything else, we're trying to think of a way to do something good. So we partner with a bunch of veterans charities. If you go to our website, which is www.dz-214.com, there's links there for all the charities we partner with. You can donate directly to them. None of the money, we don't get any money for it. We're not an intermediary. All the money goes right to them. And that's a really worthy cause, helping out the veterans. So we appreciate your support with that. Like I said, if you're a bug shooter and you don't like this video, you're going to be in big trouble because, I expect like 12 likes. I think that's how many we got.